Welcome back to the channel. I want to show you guys the new Keyframe Editor that just came out for Resolve 20. Previously, we kind of had a tray that would pop below the clip if you clicked on the keyframe. We don't really have that anymore. We do have this Keyframe Tray icon. Now this won't show up if you have display stack timelines on, which is usually how I work. But if you want to do this for like a quick timing change, right here we have a zoom clip. If I wanted to alter where the main zoom is, I could pull it back, but it doesn't really offer a lot of customization. So I'm going to click that off. I like to have display stack timelines on. When you do that, access to that is no longer available. But up here on the left side, we now have keyframes as the last option. So I'm going to click on that. If you have another like media pool open, you'll kind of get this half screen view. And there's a few ways to view this with different parameters. And one of the cool features is this expansion. So I'm going to click that and it pops it out into its own separate window. So if you have dual monitors, you can move it around. Let me show you some of the view options in case yours doesn't look exactly like this. In the upper left here, we have video, and if we had audio, that option would be there too. And then whatever you've made a keyframe on, it'll give you a little checkbox. So this is saying, these are the keyframes I want to see down below. There's also some controls here. We have a pointer. This kind of is like your selection tool. You have hand mode, which lets you kind of move the screen if we had longer footage. We have a keyframe icon will let you add a keyframe. So you just click into the point that you want to add it. And then we have show handles. So if we've chosen a keyframe, that'll show whether or not you're seeing these handles. And then we have our easing options right here and sort of a quick zoom in, zoom out slider. And then we have display in seconds or frames, and snap to grid show tooltips. Now the main display features are down here at the bottom on this 3-dot menu. So I want to change it to display all video parameters. And as you can see, the zoom kind of collapses down to very small. It's kind of hard to even work with. And then we have a display selected parameters where you could choose just from the drop down here. Then you have an expand all or collapse all. And then the one I find most useful is display parameters with keyframes. And since we have just the XY zoom here, it's only going to give us that, and it gives us this nice blown up view. And if we had the handle on and off, then you could just play it like this and it shows you the zoom in real time with your playhead. And if you didn't like the timing, you could grab that keyframe, kind of move it. It'll also change the amount of the zoom in real time, so you could drag it like that and it'll resize. And then if you wanted to change the easing on the either side, you have that parameter as well. And then if you click and drag, it'll show these tangent handles on your ease in and ease out, and you could change those if you wanted to. Super customizable. You can change how fast these go. If you didn't want this to be as slow of a zoom, you can click that, move your tangent, and make it zoom out a little quicker here. So now to review, you can just click here and show you your options. So very cool. And then if you have, say, more than one clip with zoom or whatever parameters, if I click this bottom clip, it switches to that clip's parameters and saves our view as well. So we don't have to go changing it for every little clip. And so now you can just click and drag, change your parameters in one click if you wanted to ease in, ease out. That applies to everything real fast, much smoother than before. And then you can collapse this back down. So that is the new Keyframe Editor. Super welcomed addition. Can help you manipulate these things much faster than that small tiny tray used to. Alright, that's it for this vid. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment down below if you have another topic you want me to make a video on. And I'll see you guys on the next one.